Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am doing a budget-friendly stationery haul. So it's mainly pens, but I did get a notebook and I got a sticky note. So I'll be reviewing all these products shortly. I'm just gonna put them over to the side and start reviewing one by one. And I'm going to use my Happy Planner notebook. So this is my Live Love Posh notebook, which I use for journaling, and I'm using the Happy Planner grid paper that was part of one of their packets. So I'm just gonna start one by one, and I am going to begin mainly everything I bought, which is all of this. I bought all these pens, this composition notebook, and this monthly planner. And everything was from Dollar Tree, so it's a budget-friendly haul. I was there and they had back to school products, so I wanted to check out what they had. So some of it is from the Dollar Tree brand, and then other stuff like this, other items are actually from Zebra or from other brands. So first I'm going to try this. This is the Zebra Gel Retractable Stylus. Actually, this is a gel retractable assorted ink 0.7 medium point. So we're going to try this, and it comes in two colors, pink and this purple. So I'm just gonna write some positive notes here. So I'm just gonna write positive mindset, which I think is very important in getting anything done, having a positive mindset. And it actually writes pretty nice. I use a lot of pink pens, and this one actually writes in a nice way. It's a little bit thick. It is a 0.7, so 0.7 are usually thick. So we're gonna try the purple one. I don't use too much purple. I just got some ink in my hand, and I'm gonna write it again. Positive affirmation. So positive mindset. And I'm going to put the camera a little bit closer towards the end so that you can see how it writes. This is very thick and they actually write very nice. So this is the Zebra pens. It's the gel retractable pens, and it's in pink and purple. And I don't they may have had other colors, but I actually like pink a lot and I use it on a regular basis, so it's very nice. I'm going to write the name of the brand so that way we could tell what things are. So let me just write that again. Let me start it in a new sheet. I have written the name of the brand so we could tell what everything's when we go back and review more closely how each one works. So I'm going to place these aside, and I think both of them are great. I'm probably going to give them a rating at the end. And we're going to move on to a different brand now. So this is the ink Optimus, and I don't know like anything about this brand. I've seen it at Dollar Tree, but I don't know if it's a Dollar Tree brand or if it's its own brand. If anyone knows, please comment below and let me know if it's a brand that's a standalone brand. So I got this in aqua and then a blue color, and I think I've bought these before. I'm not sure if I like them. So let's see. This is a felt tip pen. So it's the ink Optimus felt tip. And we're just going to write that down and see how it works. It has you could get a great grip on it. It's just the right amount. It has the right amount of girth, roundness for you to get a good grip. And I feel when you have a good pen, you could write neater. And I feel this is one of those pens that allows you to write neater because of the great grip it has. It just gives you a really good level of control. So that's one color, and the color is a very good color. I like it. It's not a common color, and it's not just basic blue. It's kind of like a more sophisticated vintage blue, which I like. So here we're doing this color, which I'm not sure what it's gonna be, and let's try it. I like the pen. Let's see how it works. Okay, the color is a little bit too light, so I guess you will use it as a highlighting pen, maybe for a journal or bujo or something like that. And the grip, once again, the same grip, great grip, but the color, I think this one's a fail. It's just too light for me. But if you use this color as a highlighter, I think if you're using it to highlight this and work with this, then let's just take a look. It will work well. Yeah, and it does work well if you're using it to highlight the other pen. These two pens are definitely great. For the price, they were absolutely great, and they write the quality, like the grip that they have and the way that they write. I'm very satisfied. So those are very good. So we're going to try another pen, and we're going to try another ink pen, and this is called, I can't really tell what it is, but Soft Scripts. Okay, it's called Soft Grip, and it's a 0.7 millimeter, number 2 lead. Okay, this is a pencil. Okay, so I'm going to do this last. I bought it just because of the color. I do a lot of black and white, so I didn't have any black and white mechanical pencils, and my palette is black, white, blush, so this is why I bought this, but I'll do this last, and we'll move on to another pen. Actually, we'll do the Optimus ink. I bought it also in burgundy and pink, and they had it actually in purple and lavender, but I didn't get that one because I was like, well, maybe it's not going to write well, or I'm not really going to know how it's going to write. So I decided just not to get it because I felt like it would be pointless to get a color I'm not going to use. So this here, I'm not sure what color this is, but it's like a pink, but a very dark pink, and it's the same brand. Is Ink Optimus. So when I'm writing with it, the color is beautiful. It's a very unique color. It's not a common color. So I'm very satisfied with these pens, and just the feel and the flow of it. They write so neat. Like sometimes you write neat, but the pens help you write even neater. So it's kind of leaning towards brown. So yeah, but let's see this one here. It's the pink, and it's a nice pink. I like it better than the blue because once again, you can highlight, but the blue is just too light. And I guess it works if you're working a bujo, it would be good. So there you go. So yeah, it works well with this color, and I'm very happy with these pens. They actually write quite nicely, so I'm going to try and find a way to incorporate them into my writing, most likely possibly journaling. So yeah, I'm gonna try to journal with these pens. So now we have a jot pen, and this is a scented gel pen. I'm not really into scented gel pens, but I thought it would be nice to try out for my haul, to have for my video when I do the haul. So I got them for that reason, and it had colors that I like to use, which is the blue, the pink, and the purple. And they were cute, so I said let me just try them. So this is, let's try all the colors. Let's do purple first. This is the Jot gel pens. So this here, it's more like a grape color. So it's really nice if you're actually doing journaling. I think it's good for someone in school who's young because it's kind of very thick. If you want to do some scribbling, some doodles, some designs, I think these will be good. If you're looking to write more elegant, nicer, the other ones are better, the ones above. Yeah, they're not so neat. Like, it's hard to have control over them as much. And the way the ink is emitted is not even. So it comes out not being as neat as the other pens. But they're still nice. And like I said, I think they're good for younger, for like young kids in high school or in school, because they're just very thick. They're fun, the colors are nice, the designs are nice, and they're scented. So I think that's the market they're going for. And the colors, I have to say, are very, as you can see, they're very vibrant. So I'm not sure I'm going to be using these. Maybe I'll give them away, or if not, I'll just keep them when I'm writing some like quick notes for work, when I really have to highlight something. I think I will use that for that. And these are the 3 pens. They're cute and they're stylish. So I would say it's not bad. 3 pens for $1.25. The colors are very bright and they're scented for people who like that. And so I would say not bad, not really for me, but for those who like to use this type of pens, I would say not bad. So next I have the gel pens, Stylos Gel. So I'm probably gonna test 2 colors of this because it's a lot of pens, and I think we all know like what some of these look like. So I'm gonna test out the colors I will use the most, which is probably blue, purple. I'm kind of curious about the burgundy. I never use orange. I hardly ever use green. So those I never use. I don't really care for those. I really don't use red. I use pink. We all know what black looks like. So let me just try. Let's see. Maybe I could do an assorted writing. So this is the gel. Okay, great grip. I actually have bought these pens before and I like them. But I don't think I have the color ones, so I wanted to try the colored pens. So gel pens. And I didn't write the brand. Okay, the color's very nice. Once again, it's very similar to these. Here, the ones above, the only thing, the tip is a little bit pointier, so you get a little bit more control. The ink is kind of coming out unevenly as well, but I think they're great for notes. So it's jot. And that's very nice. That's a nice burgundy. Okay, let's look at the red. I find a lot of times red doesn't really look too good when you buy it. It's either too light. It's never intense enough. And this one, I would say it's on a scale of 1 to 10, is about a 6 or 7. It's a good red. Let's try the pink, which is I use more than red, so that's more important for me. I'm quite surprised because I was expecting this pink to look like this, but it's actually a good quality pink, a little bit darker than this. So it's a pink you could actually use. So I'm very happy with this assortment of colors, and I'm very happy with how they write. So let's try the blue. I think I've tried this one before as well. So let's just start it again. So it's the jot. And I'm just gonna do all of it in blue. So the blue is a little bit different than the rest. For some reason the ink is not really coming out as strong. And I'll just try it one more time. Yeah, the blue, the ink is not running as smoothly, but I think you truly cannot go wrong for $1.25 to get 8 pens that are very vibrant in color. And I sound like I'm selling this for them, but I'm not. But to get all these pens at a good cost. Okay, this is a really good green. I usually don't use green because the greens are like the color is either too light or not dark enough, and this is a great green. I'm glad I tried it. Usually I just put it aside or give it away. Or and let's see the orange. Okay, a good orange as well. So I'm very impressed by this whole set because they're all the colors are good. I just want to try the red again and see how the red works. So okay, so this is a really good red. Usually red, you don't get a good quality red. It's usually not dark enough unless you have a flare pen. So I'm really impressed by this whole set of pen set. It's 8 colors. They work really well. I will use them. These here I will use for, I mainly journal honestly in black and blue and maybe some colors, and I use my friction pen because I have to erase. But I think I would do, I have a journal that's just very sloppy that I just put together. I will use these, and I will also use them for work. So like, because it allows me to write notes quickly, highlight, use different colors. I like these a lot. So now I'm going to move on to the pencil that I got, and I'm just going to review. Yeah, so I got these pencils. I bought them because they were black and white. They were so pretty, and that's honestly the only reason. I really don't need a pencil because I'll be honest with you, I hardly write with pencils. I do use them, but I only need one. I don't really need a lot of pencils. So let's see how this works. So the grip, I usually don't like when it has this here. I know this helps you with the grip, but for me this is just like, it gets in the way when I'm writing, trying to write neatly. It's not bad. I've had pencils that I like better, but it's not bad. And I know some people really like having this grip here, so if you're someone who needs the grip, it is a good grip. It's not too thick, and it's just kind of right. I personally don't like grips, but the pen, it's just so cute. And you get a black eraser. Let's see how the eraser works. Sometimes the erasers don't work well. This is an okay eraser. You know, it does smudge a little bit, so I probably would not use this eraser. I probably will replace it or put something else possibly. Very cute. I plan to use them for when I'm doing photos for Instagram. I think they will look cute when I'm taking photos of my stationery and stuff like that. So let's move on to non-writing utensils. And of course they have this cute heart. It's a Jot brand, and it's a sticky, so I'm going to see if it sticks well. Let's take a look and see. Sometimes you get stickies and they don't stick well. Let's take a look and see how this works. This actually works really good, so I'm glad I got it. And then this, I honestly didn't need it. I don't need another notebook, but the colors and everything about it was just really cute, and I thought I probably would take notes in here, probably use this for work. A lot of times I have to take a lot of notes, or probably use it to just write notes about phone calls I have to make or meetings. Try to use it for that type of purpose. And what I like about it is that it's newsprint, so I know that friction pens, which I like, and those are these pens here, they work very well with newsprint. So I might start keeping some type of log. I know I want to practice some Italian. I also want to keep an English notebook where I just increase my vocabulary, and I might use that for this. So I'm not sure. It's really cute. It's really nice. I wish they had them blank because I sometimes keep composition notebook journals. So what I like about it, also opens flat. Sometimes you get a composition notebook, it doesn't open flat. And I noticed the paper that allows you to do that is the newsprint paper. And I know a lot of you don't like newsprint paper, but I personally do like newsprint. So I'm very happy with this purchase as well. And I hope to use it for my August lineup for the notebooks or my notebook challenge. So the next thing I purchased was just a calendar. And this is a basic calendar. I like this because it was actually, I used glasses and the print was very large and it had the moon quarters, and I hope they're correct because sometimes you get these and they're not correct, so I'm hoping that it's correct. So I just liked it because, like I said, it had the holidays and the moon cycles in a very large font, and I thought I would keep it. Maybe I could just put some quick notes here and maybe just use it as a reference for these days. So, and it goes up to next year. And if you're using a notebook, if you need to place it in a notebook, it comes with a nice cover. And what's actually nice about this as well is if you don't want to use it for that, you could actually kind of just use this as if you're making your own notebook, use it as a cover and put your information in. So it has more than one usage. So I hope that you like this pen review. I know I said that I wasn't really going to get too many more pens, but I just decided to try them since I was at the store anyway getting some other stuff. And I said, well, let me just do a review quickly. For some reason, I always miss when they come out with these items, like the school items. So I said, let me just try them. I've never tried those before. Or if I have, I haven't tried those colors. So thank you for watching this pen review and this haul, this mini pen supply, home office supply haul. If you have any questions or comments, please remember to leave them below, and remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.